When was the last time you felt genuinely satisfied and were able to maintain that feeling, stay connected to it for a time? Or is your life a chase of the next target, the next achievement? Do you find yourself downplaying what you've just created, what you've just figured out, solved, achieved? I know quite a lot about this. I've gone through several chapters in my life when nothing that I did was good enough, when nothing that I achieved quite made the cut for wrapping myself into and feeling that feeling of satisfaction. I made it. No, it was all nothing. That's nothing. I can do better. I can do more. And I would just chase the next thing, never pausing enough to take in that moment. And lucky for me, I always had friends and coaches and mentors in my life that were questioning me about that. And of course, I just brushed them aside. This is something that cannot come from the outside. This is something that needs to come from the inside. There's a big difference between mentally acknowledging that, oh, this is a moment that could be celebrated, and actually feeling it. The gap between knowing and the feeling, it gets in a way of genuine gratitude, genuine satisfaction. What is it that actually brings you satisfaction? And how does that compare to what you think should give you that feeling? I mean, it is possible that you have everything that you wished for, you have everything that you worked for, yet you feel pretty much nothing, empty, wondering why it doesn't feel better. When is it going to feel better? If your nervous system, if your entire body is in this hamster wheel of performance and next thing to the next thing to the next, leveling up, optimizing, maximizing, going for it, then it is very, very difficult to land in a moment that feels good just as it is. Your nervous system needs to feel safe. Your body needs to feel safe, to slow down, to stop, to pause, and most of all, feel. This is a felt sense. Gratitude is something you feel. Thinking it is beneficial, sure, it's a good thing. But if your body doesn't come along for the ride, if you don't feel it, if you don't feel connected to the feeling, it's got very, very little impact. So maybe you want to put down that gratitude journal for now, if you actually cannot feel any connection to it. I have spent some time with gratitude journals in my past, rolling my eyeballs, filling in dutifully 5 or 10 lines every day, wondering what the hell. Been there. So the first step would be to practice being present, so that when you have a little win, when you have a moment that you recognize as potentially a really great feeling moment, it could be at the breakfast table, eating breakfast with your child. It could be noticing, I don't know, a beautiful sunset. It could be acknowledging that you just had a conversation with a difficult co-worker that didn't end up in a conflict. It could be finding parking effortlessly. It could be anything. There are so many satisfying moments littered throughout our day if we can just notice them. So I would start from practicing being able to pause and be present with a moment that presents itself, and start building that muscle from the small moments. And to practice presence, there's nothing better than the breath. But sometimes even just exhaling and settling into this moment can be difficult, because everything is racing, everything is tight, everything is contracted, and you're not feeling like you can just let go into this moment. So let me share you a little hack, a little trick, a little practice that you can do to start getting yourself into this moment. Simple, 4 sniffs and a long exhale. You simply fill your lungs up to the brim and just past with 4 sniffs, and then you exhale long and slow all the way to the bottom. Let's do this twice together. Notice on the second time how much more you can exhale and where you land in a feeling in your body. All right, this is what it looks like. You can do it with me. Let's go again. Notice. Feel your body. Feel your chest, your face, your shoulders. Let it all come down. The more you find yourself present just in this moment, no matter what is going on, the easier it will be for you to also rest in those moments that are juicy and satisfying. Yeah. You want life to feel better, right? Not just look better on the outside, but feel better on the inside, right? Do yourself a favor and start practicing getting present.